Hey, what's going on, fragrance family? This is Tyler Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing you a tag video. That's right, I've been tagged by my boy Gerard, so if you want to see what this tag is all about, be sure and keep it right here. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, where we talk everything fragrance related. We're doing top 10 videos, we're doing seasonal videos, tag videos, fragrance interviews, everything that encompasses fragrances you can find right here. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, be sure and hit that red subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and support you have shown this channel. So like I said, guys, I have been tagged. This is a tag from my boy Gerard.
Tyler over at Simply Fragrances. We have very similar taste, so again, I'd be curious to see what you would grab for your five.
His channel will be linked in the description below. Be sure and go pay him a visit. Got a really good channel. Also find him on Instagram. I'll have that link down below as well. So what is the premise of this? As you can tell from the title, this is 5 EDPs. So, you know, what I kind of got from this was, pick, 5 of your favorite EDPs. And so that was just a daunting task. And, it was really hard and kind of impossible to like just land on 5 EDPs. So what I did was, I went with the 5 EDPs that I'm feeling right now, and also for the up and coming fall and winter months. So I got some really good picks up here for you. So really excited about that. Let's go ahead and get into the first fragrance. All right, guys, so coming in the first spot, no particular order, these are just 5 EDPs that I really am enjoying right now, and they're going to be great for the up and coming fall months. So what is the first fragrance I'm talking about, guys? This is going to be Givenchy Gentleman EDP, and this is actually my scent of the day, which is why I wanted to go with this one. And my goodness, guys, this stuff is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I kid you not, phenomenal. If you guys are fans of Iris, this is definitely something that you need to get your nose on. If you guys are fans of Dior Homme or Dior Homme Intense, this is definitely something that you need to try. In fact, I kid you not, I was texting my buddy Ross from TLTG Reviews. I was texting him about this, and this is, in my opinion, better than Dior Homme Intense. What? I know that saying, like Dior Homme Intense is beloved throughout the fragrance community, and for good reason. It's a great fragrance. But if you guys like a good iris-based fragrance, this is definitely something you need to check out, because it's got that iris in there. It's not quite as waxy or lipsticky as the Dior Homme Intense. This does have a little bit of that, but it's more of a creamy kind of powdery type of iris. There's some sweetness to this, a lot of woody notes in here, almost kind of an ambery feel to it. Absolutely phenomenal. Already got 2 compliments. I had to go to the grocery store to pick my wife up something, and the lady behind the counter was like, "What are you wearing?" And I told her what it was. She said, "This is the best thing that I've ever smelled." And that's putting it lightly. That's, giving the PG version of what she said. This stuff is phenomenal, guys. Great performance, long lasting, kind of a room filler actually. So maybe go a little easy on the sprays. I think I did 4. Normally I do 5 to 6, but with it being a thicker kind of fragrance, I could tell that this was going to be lasting and projecting, so I didn't really need to go full on heavy sprays. But Givenchy Gentleman EDP definitely had to make this list. Alright, guys, so the next fragrance that I want to talk to you about, this is, in my opinion, the best from the line, because it takes aspects of all of them, if not at least most of them from the line, and kind of puts it into one fragrance. And I am absolutely in love with this fragrance. Shout out to my boy Chris Fox for forcing me to just retry stuff. Like, me and him, we're good buddies, and we've been talking back and forth just about revisiting fragrances that we've smelled before and thought they were just okay, but then going back and really giving them a shot. This was one of them, and I'm glad that I did. What am I talking about, guys? This is Paco Rabanne's, and this is Invictus Legend. And I gotta say, guys, this is such an amazing fragrance. So like I said, it kind of takes aspects of all of the Paco Rabanne's, at least in my opinion. You get the, you get a little bit of the Aqua DNA, you get a little bit of the OG in there. You get kind of this, I don't want to say spiciness, but there is kind of a spiciness that you would get from Victory. It is absolutely just amazing, guys. Absolutely love this stuff. Very, very strong, long lasting. And what's great about this is, even though it is more of a fresh style fragrance, kind of leaning in that blue style of fragrances, there is a bit of a, a thickness to this, a bit of a spicy note that I was kind of talking about. And it's actually really great for the fall and winter months. Like, it can cut through that colder air. It's got a little bit, of staying power. It's got some legs. It's going to last all day. It's going to project like a monster, guys. I wore this a couple months ago to a baby shower, and I got, literally, guys, kid you not, 6 unsolicited compliments. Well, I guess not unsolicited. I knew them, but they didn't know what I was wearing. That they literally, every person that I went, shook hands with, whatever, they were like, man, you smell fantastic. What is that? So this stuff is no slouch. This is an EDP concentration, so obviously that's why it made the list, and it's going to be a great, refreshing, fresh style fragrance, but it can also be worn into the fall and winter months. Paco Rabanne's Invictus Legends had to make this list. All right, guys, so the next fragrance I want to talk to you about, this is a beloved fragrance throughout the fragrance community, and for good reason. This is known as the quintessential date night fragrance, and I absolutely 100% agree, and it's perfect for the fall and into the winter months that we're going to come into. What am I talking about, guys? This is Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP. This stuff is absolutely gorgeous, guys. You get this woody, tobacco, ambery type of feel to it, but there's a basil note and almost like this balsamic kind of vibe that you get with this. It is absolutely fantastic, guys. Like I said, it's been labeled the perfect date night fragrance, and I gotta agree, this is such a seductive, sweet, just powerful in its own aspect. It's not going to be a complete room filler. Now, people do say that, they don't get good performance off of this. I actually do. I get really good performance and longevity, but for the most part, people say that it's not going to be this room filler, but it is powerful in its own aspect. When you get close with someone, it is an amazing, intoxicating fragrance, and it captures people's attention. It's absolutely gorgeous, guys. This stuff, if you haven't got your nose on it, definitely recommend. Like I said, it is a staple in the fragrance community for a good reason. If you guys like sweet, ambery, tobacco fragrances, this is something that you really need to get your nose on. Very, very good. Mileage may vary quite a bit with this one. Like I said, me and then my good buddy John Murrell, shout out to him. He says he also gets really good performance off of this, but I do know people who say that they don't really get good performance, and they maybe get 4 to 5 hours. I lean more in that 6 to 8 hour range. It's great on my skin. Love it. Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP, had to make this list. All right, guys, so coming in at the next spot, did you really think that I would make any kind of a list video without putting a barbershop fragrance in here? Absolutely have to put one in here. For those of you who are new to the channel, barbershops are one of my favorite style of fragrances. Absolutely love them. And I got my favorite barbershop fragrance right here for you guys. What am I talking about? This is Gravitas Pour Homme. This is a phenomenal, amazing barbershop fragrance. You get that classic barbershop style of fragrance, but it does have a modern twist to it. You get that creamy lavender in there, but you're also going to get this beautiful orange blossom in the opening with some vanilla. And then as it dries down, the ambergris comes out to kind of give it just this richer, kind of more full vibe to it. And it is absolutely fantastic, guys. If you guys like barbershop fragrances, haven't got your nose on this, you definitely need to try it. This is actually from one of our very own Dan over at Mr. Smelly 77. Go check him out. This is from his company, Naughton and Wilson. Really great channel, really good fragrances. He is definitely a barbershop fougere lover, much like myself, but this is his own creation, and it's absolutely amazing. Very, very good performance off of my skin. I'm getting anywhere from 8 to 10 hours. Room filling for at least the first hour to hour and a half, and then I don't want to say a skin scent, but it does sit a little bit closer to the skin, but the sillage that you leave behind you, absolutely intoxicating. If you guys like barbershop fragrances, this is definitely one you need to try. Gravitas Pour Homme. All right, guys, so we made it to the last fragrance. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. So the next fragrance that I have for you guys, this is a stunning, beautiful fall and winter fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. This just invokes cooler weather. It makes you think of maybe sitting by the fire drinking some sort of hot cinnamon beverage, or spiced cinnamon drink. It is absolutely gorgeous, guys. If you guys like vanilla, cinnamon, those types, almost kind of gourmand like, not gonna lie, this is something you need to check out if you haven't. This is Viktor & Rolf. This is Spice Bomb Extreme, and man, absolutely intoxicating, guys. This is a newer acquisition into my collection. So glad that I finally got it. It's been one that I've been wanting to pull the trigger on for quite some time and just never did up until now. This is absolutely amazing, guys. If you like vanilla, spices, cinnamon, kind of this almost tobacco like feel, this is something you need to get your nose on. You do have to like a sweeter style of fragrance, but if you do and you haven't smelled this, run down to Macy's, Dillard's, Sephora, Ulta, somewhere that sells fragrances, because this is guaranteed to be there. It is so popular. It is almost kind of a staple in the fragrance community for fall and winter fragrances, and for good reason. Absolutely amazing, guys. Very, very strong for the first couple hours. Maybe be easy on the trigger if you're going to be in close proximity with people. If you're going to be going outside, doing some fall activities, or me and my family, we'll go look at Christmas lights around Christmas time, so we're going to be outside. You can go a little heavier on the sprays, but realistically 3 to 4 sprays, that's where I find the sweet spot is for this, because otherwise it just gets kind of clawing and it's very thick and very sweet. But if you're going to be outside, out in the cold air, this will cut through it and it'll definitely get you where you need to be. Absolutely phenomenal fragrance, guys. Every bit of an 8 to 10 hour fragrance, at least off of my skin. Mileage may vary, but Viktor & Rolf Spice Bomb Extreme had to make this list. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate that. Now I got to get some tags out. So I know quite a few people have done this, but I don't think I've seen Proverbs 27:9 or my buddy John. I'm going to tag you. John Murrell, you're always tagged. That's just a given. Who else am I going to tag? I don't think he's done this. Maybe he has. If you have, don't worry about it. But I'm gonna tag my boy Mel over at Melly Mel Shaves. I want to see what you got, man. And then I know Bro Sense has done it. I know quite a few people have done it. So, I'm gonna reach out to her. I don't know if she'll get this or not, but there's a newer channel, new girl. She's been doing some really good stuff here lately. She was on a live with Ross the other day, but strawberry shortcakes. I wanna see what you got. I'm gonna reach out to you, and if you feel like doing this, absolutely, please do. If not, no pressure. But I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna leave it as an open tag. So if you want to do this and you want to talk about some of your favorite EDP concentrations, please feel free to do so. I would love to see that. So that's gonna do it, guys. Be sure and comment down below what you thought of the list. What are some of your favorite EDP concentrations? There were so many different fragrances I could have put in here, but those are ones that I felt comfortable with, especially going into the fall and winter season. So be sure and comment down below what you thought. Tell me some of your favorites. I'm gonna catch you in the comment sections. I'm also gonna catch you on the next video, and remember, if you love it, wear it.